All right, welcome to the Argonaut Weekly. Rob Walden along with graduate assistant men's basketball coach Kenny Holmes. Men's basketball played just one game last week, but it was a big one, a 91-82 victory over Delta State on the road in Cleveland, Mississippi. So men's basketball has now won 2 games in a row. They stand 3-5 on the season. And Coach, going on the road like you guys did, a very good GSC West opponent, I'm sure it feels great to come out of there with a big victory.
Oh, yes, sir. It feels wonderful. Seems like the guys are starting to buy in and understand what we expect from them, and things are starting to turn around.
It was the first time you guys had played in, I think, 12 days, coming off an equally big win against Columbus State. You know, it's hard to keep momentum going when you basically take 2 weeks off, but it seemed like you guys were able to take the good things that you did against Columbus State, and even though it was 2 weeks later, continue along that same path against Delta State.
Yeah, I mean, for my opinion, I feel like the 12 days was wonderful for us because it gave us a chance to actually get back to the lab without playing a game.
Right.
And get these guys in practice and drill them and drill them and drill them. And I just think that everything we're doing with them is starting to pay off.
Big games from Jamar Moore, a near triple-double, and from Mike Lewis as well. He was hot from downtown. Both of those guys scored in the 20s, and it seems like those two have kind of assumed the biggest scoring roles for this team and have kind of taken over as the offensive leaders.
Yeah, I mean, we knew upon bringing those 2 guys in that both of them were scorers. We knew that, but we need them to play defense just as good as they can score, and everyone's doing that. And the scoring will be there from them or whoever else. We won't have a problem scoring the ball this year.
Now, you guys are 3-5, but all 8 of your games have come away from Pensacola. They've all come on the road. Some of them neutral site games, but still all of them away from UWF Fieldhouse. Wednesday, you guys finally get home, finally play Columbus State in front of the home fans. How good does it feel to finally be at home and to not have to travel to play a game?
It feels great to finally be at home. Of course, it's always tough to play on the road, but the home games is what everybody looks forward to. And this is the first one, and I expect it to be a great one.
And you said it's tough to play on the road. It is. 3-5, I know, is maybe not the best case scenario record for you guys, but it's not worst case scenario either. To have to play 8 road games to come away with 3 victories against good competition, I got to think, especially with the last 2 being victories, that you guys feel pretty good about what you did on the road trip.
We feel wonderful about what we did on the road. We could have finished off better.
Sure.
But we feel good about it, especially seeing that the guys show character of being down early in the game and sticking with it, starting off 1-5 and sticking with it. And
right.
Not backing down. So we feel good about what we have.
And still the entire GSC regular season schedule in front, so still a lot that can be accomplished for this team. I want to ask you, Coach, it's an interesting time for any basketball team or any winter sports team that's playing. You've got exams to deal with. There's not class after the exams. You've got the holidays, kids going home for Christmas. What do you want the guys to do over this next 2, 3, 4 week stretch when their priorities are going to be a little different to make sure that they're still playing at their top level on the basketball court?
Well, I feel like it's important for them to go ahead and the exams are finished. School is finished at this point. We're going to finish up these last couple of games before our break. Finish up these last couple of games strong and enjoy your break first.
Right. Enjoy
your break, but mentally prepare yourself for what we have coming ahead of us next semester. And come back, we're ready to work. That's what I want from them.
And that's what it's going to take for this team to be at the top of the Gulf South Conference.
Yes, sir.
So a big victory for men's basketball over Delta State last Sunday, 91-82. So the men are 3-5, but have won their last 2. And like we said, finally Coach Bob Sennett and the men's basketball team will play at home Wednesday afternoon, 4 p.m., kind of an interesting start time. But Columbus State comes to UWF Fieldhouse, and we certainly hope all the Argo fans come out to watch it in person. Of course, if you can't be here to watch it in person, you can always listen and watch live at GoArgos.com.